Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Danmachi season 5 episode 3 reaction. So the previous episode, Bell has been kidnapped by Hedin and he is teaching him how to properly walk, talk, you know, proper like manners to because he will be going out with Sir. That is why. And like the majority of the episode was like spent in that. Like he was literally training Bell, and Bell like went through like crazy amount of like stuff. And in the end, he was able to be a lot better at I don't know like going out and like the proper etiquette while going out with a lady. So that's they were able to achieve that. Bell was able to achieve that. And when Sir goes out with him, he does everything perfectly, but Sir is like, what the hell is this, this isn't the Bell that I know. In the end, she gets to know what's going on, and she reveals to Bell that Bell should take her away from here or something, because she's like a trapped, and she doesn't know, she doesn't have freedom, and like things like that she tells her. Also, Hestia's on out to find Bell, and she has she has eyes with her, and she's trying to find Bell because obviously this is Bell, so Hestia's going crazy about the whole situation. A few other things happened, but like there's still the whole mystery about who Sir is. So let's see if we get any type of clues today, like what actually is going on. So yeah, let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh boy. Odd partner. Okay. Right. This is crazy. The amount of surveillance. Oh, Hestia's here. Oh, Ice has found him. The maybe. Well, she was not wrong. There you go. I. Oh, this Vana Freya. That's his name? No, maybe it's like a nickname or something. Picked up some luggage. Okay. Wait, are they actually trying to leave? crazy. They even have informants inside. Okay, so all right. Damn. He says like, what is going on? Yeah. Oh my god, this became a whole. Oh, that is the magic item. Oh no. Oh no. Run! Yeah, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, he's. Yo, oh no. Oh no, someone's gonna drop down in front of them. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh. Yeah, well, you know. Wow, she's over the moon. They're sweating. Yeah, you know, like. Hmm. Huh. Okay. Yeah, what place is this? Bulland Cathedral. Okay. Wait, is that what is that picture? Remains of a what? Oh. Oh, is that the picture on top? You can see full end of water and light. Yeah, there you go. Hmm. The sister of sainthood. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Oh damn. This foreshadowing? Like Other people. Wait, what is this? Like Fate's Fate Stay Night Heavens feel? Sakura asking Shiro, will you scold me, senpai? Yeah, see? Okay, what? Oh my god. Oh, I think someone's gonna drop this. Or maybe not. Okay, nobody has still found them. Alright. Oh, is it the. Will we be okay? Like, everyone's looking for them. Oh no, I feel like. Oh god. I don't know about that. Sirius just left? Wait. What? That's why? Yeah, you want that? Yeah? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Hmm. Well. Yeah. Oh, damn, there? He has made a reservation? Yo, that's fancy as hell. Hmm. Ah. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, he's keeping an eye out. I don't know, maybe they're already over here. I don't like this. Maybe I feel like there's people. Whoa. What the? Hello? Yeah, what is happening here? How? How did they get here? Wait, like Hestia and. Oh yeah. Okay, so she still hasn't seen Sir. Wait, who's paying for this? Like, I doubt Hestia has the money to pay for all of this. ISIS. And why are they working here? Oh, they're to keep an eye on them. Okay. There she is. Hmm. Yeah. Oh boy, here we go. There you go. I also have this question. She's some kind of goddess, I'm pretty sure. But she cannot let him know because Freya like asked her. What the hell? Oh my, is this a Freya familiar? Yeah, you guys. Okay, this is absolutely insane. Ladyship. Okay, you guys are now taking like law in your hand. This is not okay. Like, how is this allowed? Even if they're like the strongest familia, I don't think they should be allowed to do this. Oh, yeah? Uh, yeah, she's level 6. You guys are making this a public, like, spectacle. You have no right to say others to take, like, be out of, like, no way. You're making this a public problem. Oh, Lord. Where? We're in the middle of the water. Oh my, there's too many of them. So whack them with the. Well, yeah, obviously. History. What are you doing? I don't think you can jump in the water. What? Um. So now what? You're gonna swim? Oh my god. They actually had to swim. Okay. That is crazy. She's having the time of her life. Well, obviously. Mm. Mm. Right. Hey, Heroes Bridge. This is like all the heroes? Oh, that's I'll talk about this later. Albert. Who's this? Ah, oh, he's the one. Okay. Missing a dragon for the dragon? Oh, okay, okay. Huh. Yep. And that's why the goddesses are so crazy about Belle. Like I'll talk about this later. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, definitely Argonaut. His the most the thing that he loves the most. Wait, is Argonaut here? Oh the yeah, like partner or you know, Freya tried to name Belle as Vanadis or something. Oh my god. Okay. What? Oh no. What? Oh, the hostess of fertility? No, wait. It was just a. Yeah. Oh my god. Bruh. The way he's and no. Oh no. Okay, today's episode had a few things. I don't really remember, but from Memoria Freeze, there's a few things that I kind of want to talk about. There's a few characters that I don't. Okay, I'll talk about it later. Let the ending play first. Okay, that's it. Okay, and that was today's episode. So, yeah, what I was trying to say here is like a few things. For example, the Heroes Bridge, there was a character, if you'll see, on horseback. I'm pretty sure that is, you know what, let me just check. I don't remember the name, uh, but I don't think this is a spoiler in any sense because I doubt they'll ever get to this in the anime because this was like a part of like a event, like a anniversary event in Danmachi Memoria Freeze. Uh, Wait a minute. But what is the name? Wait a minute. Let me try to find the name. Like that was one of the Paloons, as far as I can remember, and that was Fianna. I'm pretty sure that is the legendary heroine Fianna. And like I said, I don't think like this is technically any spoilers, but if you want to avoid, I'm going to like talk about something. I doubt this will ever get like like be like revealed in the anime, but yeah, if you would like to like not get spoiled about a very slight thing, nothing I like that much, you can like skip this part. But basically, like I'm not 100% sure if that is Fianna, but it looked like Fianna. But that is like, as you guys know, like every character in Danmachi, not every character but most of the character have like a previous life kind of thing. For example, in Memoria Freeze, these are technically not canon. These are like extra stories written by the author in Danmachi Memoria Freeze, the game. And that's why I really loved playing Danmachi Memoria Freeze, because it had these extra scenarios they used to give us. I loved Argonaut's story, where they kind of showed how Argonaut was like the past reincarnation of Bel Granel. And a few other characters as well, like Ice had a like reincarnation, previous reincarnation. A lot of other characters we saw there. Similar to that, there was another event in Memoria Freeze, which I missed. Unfortunately, I wasn't playing the game back then, like at that time. But this event focused on Fianna, and Fianna is supposed to be Lily's reincarnation, and and that, I'm pretty sure that is Fianna, and Fianna was like a very like captain of the Fianna Knights, a character in Danmachi Memoria Freeze. She's Liluka Arde's past life, and it was like it was like a really, as far as I know, it was a really good event that happened in Memoria Freeze. But unfortunately, I wasn't playing back then. I kind of like stopped playing for a while, and I missed this event completely. But it was like one of the best events. And I remember playing Argonaut's event, and I absolutely loved it so much. And I think I would have loved this one as well. But I just know the character, that's it. But I'm pretty sure that's Fianna. And the fact that she's one of the heroes and the heroines of this world, she's definitely going to be in the Heroes Bridge. And that's why I was saying if Argonaut is here. But Argonaut's story comes in way before. It was like in the, I think like they call it like the Age of Gods or something. I don't remember the exact name, but like that kind of thing. But that is probably like Fianna. But yeah, that, and also like the I didn't know this guy's name. What was his name? Albert? Was that his name? Wait a minute. Yeah, Albert. The person who defeated the dragon, and if you guys know, the dragon was like a thing. Like as far as I can remember, as they explained, the Zeus and the Hera Familia were like the biggest driving force behind defeating the dragon or something like that. I don't properly remember, but something like that was like the case. And the dragon, like Danmachi has a very very interesting lore, and a lot of people just like kind of disregard this show as like they think like, oh, this is basic fan service show. That's not true, and that is the exact reason why this show is so, I really love this show so much. It has like such a grounded like backstory, like such a crazy lore. I am fascinated by it. Like, and like in Memoria Freeze, they actually go deeper into the lore in such a manner that like if you play Memoria Freeze, you'll get to know who Bel's mother was, who Bel's father was, Bel's aunt, a lot of the characters, like the relationship with Bell, where they are now, like these type of things. Like it's just full in the in that in Memoria Freeze, and a lot of events they used to like give those story to us. And and that is why I love this show so much, because it has such a great, like like a lore behind it. It's absolutely amazing. But yeah, this I forgot that part, but there's a lore behind the dragon and how, like why the gods and the goddesses are actually here on Earth, kind of not Earth but this place, wherever this place is, and why are they among the mortals, you know and there's a big reason, because as far as I can remember, previously the gods used to, I think, interfere into everything, and like something happened. I don't remember that. You know what? I think I need to go back and read the few sections, because all these things I kind of knew. I've just forgotten. There's a particular reason why, like the the gods are actually here now, and there's also another reason why the gods never interfere, because as Sid says, they are waiting for a hero. That's why the gods never interfere. You've seen, like none of the gods never use their power, and they've sealed it away because of that. They don't want to interfere into the stories of their children. They want to just have a close, like be close to their children, and that's it. And they know if they use their power, if one start using their power, the other gods will also start using their power, and a war will break out. Nobody wants that. And that's why they have sealed away their powers, and also not using the powers, and not helping their children in a direct manner helps them like do their own thing, and helps them become a hero. And that is why like since all the gods and goddesses are like waiting for a hero, that is why Bel is like so popular, because he has the constitution of a hero. He is like someone who can become a hero. That's why Freya's so obsessed with Bel, because of that. And so many reasons why. And that's why, if you remember in the previous season, when they went to like name Bel, how all the gods and goddesses were going crazy when Bel's name came up. That is why. That's why Bel is so popular among the gods and goddesses, because he's that person. Like he's like and because of his like connection with Zeus as well, like all these things like included, he's that person. And that is why like people everyone's crazy about Bel, at least the gods and goddesses. you know yeah, and this is what Sid was talking about here. Like that hero is required, and that's why the pedestal in front of Albert is open. And wait a minute, isn't oh my god, I think, oh my god, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure I know who Albert is. Okay, I'm not going to say here anything here. Like like these stuff were like hinted in, not hinted, but was shown in Memoria Freeze. I'm not going to say anything here. It's a huge spoiler, and I think this is going to, or I don't know, was this revealed already? Wait a minute, let me check. I don't know if this was already revealed. Maybe this was already revealed in Danmachi. I cannot remember, but if it has not been revealed, I'm not going to say anything. But Albert is a character that we know, all of us knows, and and I don't remember from where I got to know. If this has not been revealed in Danmachi, it's probably from Memoria Freeze. But yeah, I know Albert. But like I think this is going to come later on, or if it has already not been revealed who Albert is. So I'm not going to say anything. But yeah, so there you go, and yeah, that is why they're waiting for a hero, and the pedestal is empty. And this part where Sir says, where's that part? Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. The last hero. Wait. Someday, a final hero who can defeat the ancient dragon will appear and settle into this empty throne. Yeah. And they say that's when the hero's bridge will finally be completed. Yeah, do you believe heroes exist? And obviously, Bell is a big fan of Argonaut. We all know that Bell, like hero exists. That is like the thing that Bell truly believes. And obviously, gods and goddesses are also waiting for that hero. And this is where Sil says, whenever I visit this place, I get overcome with unusual thoughts about whether my hero exists or not. Who can help me out? Okay. Are they out there? This where's the part? Yeah, this is the part. I want to meet my order. Oz, that's how it's pronounced. A one of a kind hero just for me. Yeah, so Oz is obviously partner, or I guess you could say, like, yeah, partner. Partner is a good, like, way of, like, meaning. And I'm pretty sure Freya tried to name Bell as Vanadis or something like that. Something like that. Let me check. In the previous season. Yeah, Vanadis or, which literally means Freya's husband. If you remember when they went, with like Hestia in the, was it the previous season? I think so. When Hestia went and to heaven to think of Belle's name, like, and everyone was giving out name. Freya says Vanadis or, which literally means Freya's husband, and that is why Hestia was pissed. Hestia was like, "What? How dare you?" So yeah, and that's what happened. That's what Odin means, right? And Sir here says, like, like he wants to meet them. Yeah, and this is the part I want to discuss about, majorly. The other parts, as we can see, there was that whole story about the Undine. What was the name of that person that they were talking about? The Fulland. It's called Fulland of Water and Light. Yeah. Okay, an honorable knight who teamed up with a sacred spirit to fight monsters that crept out of the ground. However, that story has a different, like, thing. In the story, it was like, like, as Belle says, the actual ending was that he didn't choose the spirit, but the other, person, the saint. I think that's who he chose, and the spirit got mad at that, and then in the end, however, she gave her life to save the hero from, and that's why the hero made this cathedral. Yeah, that whole story. And obviously this is like, I'm pretty sure this is like some kind of foreshadowing, where Sid was like, oh, like, if I, like, if I become like that, like, will you stop me, will you scold me, that part. So this is definitely some kind of a foreshadowing. I'm assuming Sir will be in the position of that spirit, and that's why she was saying, like, will you scold me or will you stop me, something like that she was saying. Right. And then the other thing was that they after that they go to that whole boat, like, that thing. And Hestia and Ice are literally there sitting down. And you see, like, Hestia still hasn't seen Sir. I'm pretty sure when Hestia will see Sir, she'll somehow probably recognize her and be like, oh, what the hell, what is this person doing here? Something like that will happen. So they're still keeping it a secret, and I still am not sure who Sir is. Like, they've been hinting that she's someone very important, obviously, from all of these, like, the craziness that was going on, but like, I'm pretty sure, like, she is like somehow related to Freya, like Freya's, like, like, I thought, like, maybe sister or something, maybe some other god related to Freya, something like that. And maybe that's why everyone, like, really adores Sir as much as they adore Freya in their familia, and that's why they're going crazy because Sir is out. That's my theory, but I'm not sure. I might be wrong. We'll see. But that's what it's hinting heavily. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyways, and I don't know. I get the feeling that something is wrong. Like, like, the way Siri is acting, it seems like this is like she's like, she knows something is going to happen and this will be her final chance. That's what it seems like. I don't know why, but she went a bit too crazy today. you know. So, and that's why I think like she knows like something inevitable will happen, and that's why she's like trying to do everything. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's what it is, but that's the vibe I'm getting at least. We'll see. Um, yeah, and there you go. That was today's episode. Yeah, so that was that. Now, it was a great episode, and yeah, the secret who like who Seer is, it has still not been revealed. So let's wait and see. Hopefully they reveal it in the upcoming few episodes. But things are not okay. Everyone's going crazy. Like everyone, it's total pandemonium. Right. There you go. And that was today's episode. That was that. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, you can see Belle. Yeah, Belle. Sid told Belle that, oh, you can you take me away from here? Can you kidnap me? I want to be free. That part. And then you can see everyone is like keeping an eye on them. Hestia and Ice are also on their like way, trying to find a Belle and Sid, and you can see this guy, the cat guy. He comes down and he was like, "Oh, don't interfere in this." Obviously, Ice is like, "What is happening? Like, why is like, what's going on? Why is everyone so, like going so crazy about this whole situation?" Okay, wait. So his name is Vana Freya. I'm guessing that's like a nickname because I'm pretty sure that's definitely not his real name. Like, why would his name be Vana Freya? I'm guessing Freya probably named him that. Every children has their name, like like a nickname. Like Belle has like rabbit's foot, yeah. So I'm guessing this is like Vana Freya is like a nickname or something like that. You know. Either way, um, okay, after that you can see like every single person is just like looking for them, and then finally they like realize that they had somehow disappeared. Sid and Belle, they had like a suitcase in it, and and they disappeared. So everyone's like going crazy, and then we see actually Belle and Sid was using like a cloak, like an invisibility cloak or whatever, and running away. And Belle is able to take Sir out of this place somewhere, outside. And Sir was having the time of her life. She's just like, because she's never done any of this. As she was saying, like, oh, this is all so new to me. And as Belle says, you seem like some kind of a princess, some kind of royalty or something. Like, in the way you're like, like it's pretty obvious that she has been sheltered, so she doesn't know anything, like and hasn't experienced anything, which is pretty damn obvious, as you can see. But yeah, but what type of royalty? That's the question. Um, like I'm still sure I'm still think she's not a human, because she literally was speak in the first two episodes. She literally was saying something about breaking the shackles of godhood or something like that. She was saying, if she's a human, why would she say that? I'm pretty sure she's not a human. Either she's some kind of a spirit or a goddess, and someone related to Freya. So yeah, either way, they're like moving, and they're like, oh, serious. Bell's like, oh, let me take you somewhere. So he takes him to the Fulham's Cathedral, and this is where, like they see, like they get to, like, Bell starts talking about the legend of Fulham. So there's a coffin in which there's like an Undine's like remains. Where's that part? Yeah, remains the of a spirit who was entombed here. What kind of spirit? We cannot be sure since the coffin is sealed shut. But yeah, an Undine or Undine has been kept here safe for thousands of years. So the story behind is that a full end of water and light. Like, like this full end of water and light, and I'm like, this really reminds me of obviously Wisteria, like the same author, Wisteria of Sword and Wand, that kind of like title, full end of water and light, Wisteria of Sword and Wand, that kind of title, basically. It's about an honorable knight who teamed up with a sacred spirit fight monsters that crept out of the ground, fall in love with each other at the end. Belle is like, yeah, but that is a fairy tale version. There's a little bit of a sadder, like, real version, which was even though Sir Fulans exchanged a vow of love with the spirit, his heart was torn between a sister of the sainthood who had intimately supported him over the years, and ultimately he chose the saint. Now, I can understand they're trying to draw the parallel with Sir here, because I'm pretty sure Sir is some kind of a spirit or a goddess. So they're trying to put Sir in the saint's place, and and maybe the no, Sir in the spirit's place, not the saint. Sorry, Sir in the spirit's place. While I'm trying to think who they're trying to put in the saint's place. I was going to say Ice, but then Ice and Sid doesn't really have a connection in that way. So maybe Ryu in this situation, like I can see two versions, like two way I can look at this. You know, like I'm pretty sure what they were trying to do here is like draw a parallel with Sir and the Saint, because later on, not Saint, sorry, Spirit. Later on, Sir says like, oh, if I act like the Spirit and like I try to do something like, and I become like mad and angry with like with the whole thing, will you stop me, something like that, she says. So obviously they're drawing a parallel between that. So that's why I'm thinking, like, if Sir is supposed to be the spirit, who's supposed to be the saint in this situation? Is it Ryu? Because that's what I would think about. I was going to say Ice, but I feel like if Ice is like, if you put Ice in the saint's place, I would probably say Hestia fits more in the spirit's situation. Like Hestia being the spirit and Ice being the saint, and Sir being the spirit and Ryu being the saint, because Ryu is a human, similar with Ice. So that's what I think. At first, this really reminded me of Hestia and Ice's situation, where Hestia is literally like the goddess who's like head over heels over Belle, but Belle is like he's like looking at Ice, and that kind of thing. But then, like, it's pretty obvious they're trying to draw the parallel of Sir and the spirit. So if Sir is the spirit, then I'd probably say Ryu is the saint in this situation. Because Ice wouldn't really make sense. Or maybe, you know what? No, maybe Ice. Yeah, because Sir does know that Belle likes Ice. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's what happened. And tried to kill Fulland. So how did it end? And Belle says, Spirit saved the man she loved. Yeah, and saved by sacrificing her life against monsters. Sir Fulland grieved over the spirits that more than anyone and made this cathedral. Yeah. Anyway, Sir is like, and then Sir says like, oh, like that is, I understand what you're trying to say. And she said, like the spirit in that story, if I ever become so distraught from sorrow and anger that I tried to hurt someone, what will you do? And Belle is like, I'll make sure that doesn't happen. I think that's what she says. Wait a minute. Yeah, I would stop you and make sure you cannot lash out at anyone. And then she's like, oh, that's all? You won't scold me? And then Sis starts speaking like weird things. And Belle's like, what the hell are you saying? Naughty little minx, I'm going to take charge of you so that you can... Okay, yeah. Right. Anyways. Yeah, and then they move on from that. They go out. They sit down for a while, and then they go outside when the bell rings. Belle is like, oh, let's go eat. I have a place reserved. And the outside, this like peddler is like peddling like some goods. And there's this thing, like a two-halved like thing. One is like full and one is like the spirit, so that they never, like it's like together. You can put it together, that kind of thing. So Sid is like, oh, I want this, and Belle buys it for her. Sid takes the one half and gives the other half to Belle, puts it in like a little hair accessory. He says, I'll treasure it forever. Yeah, he's like, the way she's talking and everything, it seems like something is going to happen. Like she's doing everything like as if it's like the last chance she'll get to see Belle or something like that. Because she said here again, like I'll treasure this forever. Why would she say something like that in such a situation? Like, it's a bit weird. So she's definitely doing like everything as if like this is like the last chance she'll get. I think she's planning to reveal everything to Belle, and she knows that revealing everything to Belle will probably mean, as Freya said, she'll never be able to see Belle again. So that's why she's doing everything, and in the end, she'll reveal everything. I think that's what's going on. At least that's what I think. Either way, then we have this this boat. What was it called? The name of the boat? Spoon Aqua. Yeah. So they're here, and Siri's like, damn, like crazy. Like where's the Belle that is always like talking about dungeons? Like, is this the same Belle? But anyways, they go up and sit down, and Belle's like, I feel like someone's watching us, and yeah, obviously, everyone's watching them. We have the hostess of fertility girls over here, literally acting as waitresses. We have Ice eating with Hestia. I was like, who paid for Hestia? I'm assuming Ice paid for Hestia. Hestia doesn't have that money. Like where will she pay? She's in debt. Like, oh boy, oh lord. Anyways, I guess not. Like after, like I guess Belle like earned a lot of money after that whole thing. So I doubt they're in debt anymore. But still they're not like in like they don't have enough to like she doesn't have enough to come here. Like I'm pretty sure like Ice probably like brought her in with her. And the hostess of fertility girls are literally acting as waitresses so that they can keep an eye on Belle. Yeah. Anyways, you can see it. Hestia's like, oh, I still cannot see who the girl is, but you know what? I'll see her before. But before that, I'm going to eat. And she starts eating. So again, they kind of postpone the whole like Hestia meeting Sir, obviously because that'll probably be like when everything gets revealed or whatever. Because I'm pretty sure Hestia will like recognize Sir, because Sir is definitely some kind of goddess, and Hestia will probably recognize her. That's why they're trying to not let Hestia and Sir meet directly. Anyways, all of these things are going on. They have a meal, and this is where Sir is like, oh, like maybe I have some kind of secret. Like, what will you do if you get to know when Belle talks about, says like, oh, you eat in such a graceful manner, like some kind of royalty or something, like what's happening? And she's like, oh, I have my secrets. And then Belle says like, don't worry, whatever secret you might have, like everything that happened up until now, that'll never go away, or I'll never like be disappointed or anything, that I can promise. And their conversation gets interrupted when Freya Familia comes in, and they're literally just attacking the boat and like going in. And I'm like, bro, like what? Like, yeah, you guys are the strongest Familia. That doesn't give you the right to like barge in like this and harass other people. Like, what the hell? Anyways, they come in, and they weren't expecting Ice to be there. So when this guy was like, oh, find Belle and like get him, Ice is like, what did you say? Belle? Why are you trying to hunt down Belle? This guy gets rattled seeing her, because obviously Ice is level 6, I think. Is 6 or 5? No, 6. I think 6. Yeah, currently she's 6, I think. And and then Ice is like, if you do something to him, I'll be your opponent. And while Hestia's just under the table. Obviously, Hestia has to like protect herself. But yeah, the battle begins. Belle is like, what is even going on? And then they find a Belle, and everyone's like, Brent Daniel is here, And then the hostess of fertility girls also come to protect Sir, and Sir knew that they were there, obviously. And then Sir is like, okay, I'll leave everything to you, Belle, and then just jumps into the water. Belle goes in and grabs Sir before she hits the water, and takes them to the shore. And yeah, so Sir is wet, Belle is wet, and Sir is having the time of her life. She's like taking out her shoes and she's like running barefoot and jumping around and everything. And yeah, they have a good time, run around in the moonlight night, and finally they come to the bridge of the heroes. Um, yeah. So you can see here, yeah, they show definitely that was Fianna. That was definitely Fianna. Um, with the helmet and on the horse. I mentioned this before, but yeah, that's a character from Memoria Freeze, and there's a story behind it. Right. Anyways, but the main thing is Albert, who is in front of them, and in front of Albert is an empty seat, like an empty pedestal. And this is where she says that, like, this world needs a no, what did she say? Wait a minute. Um, yeah, the world is longing for a hero, and nobody has been able to reach that position to be there in front of Albert. Someday a final hero who will defeat the ancient dragon will appear and settle in the empty throne. Yeah. And then also Sid says, like, do you think the heroes exist? And she says, like, whenever I come here I get unusual feelings. I'm waiting for my ode to a hero, my own ode, to come and make my wishes come true. I want to meet my ode, my very own ode. Right. And then the conversation gets again interrupted, and Freya Familiar are here, and Ciri's like, oh, I know a perfect place, let's go. Takes them to like an inn, like a hotel. I was going to call it a hotel, but no, it's not really a hotel. It's an inn. Back then, hotels never existed. It's an inn. And yeah, and Belle is like, what is even going on here? And that's where it ended. So there you go. That was today's episode. Yeah. Let's see where this goes. Belle is in a pickle. And like, yeah, and like I said, I think Ciri is like doing so much because she probably plans on telling Belle everything in the end, and she knows when she's going to tell Belle everything, like, which Freya warned her about. She'll probably lose every, like, she won't be able to meet Belle anymore, and that's why she's like doing everything now that she can with Belle, something like that. Yeah. Like, I was kind of thinking, like, why is she in such a hurry? It's definitely something like that. She probably plans on telling Belle everything. I don't know what she's planning to tell Belle, but whatever secret she has, she's probably going to tell him, and that is when everything probably will be revealed. Because I still have no clue who she is. Like, is she a goddess? Is she like some kind of a spirit? Like, what is even happening? Like, like, what is her connection with Freya? Why is Freya Familia so crazy about her as well? So all these questions, I'm sure they'll get answered, and when it gets answered, it will probably be Syl explaining everything to Belle, and then she'll lose the right to meet Belle again, and that's why she's doing everything that she can in this final, like, moment or whatever. Yeah. There you go. And yeah, that was it. That was my reaction to episode number wait, what episode was this? Episode 3 of Danmachi season 5. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in next week with another episode of Danmachi. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.